CATIA V5, how to make all the joints to stay under one command. Let's see, this is the command that I receive. So how to get all the joints, as we can see for 3 of my demo basic videos. Now, this is the main advantage of demo kinematic, is that we can define a mechanism, and within that mechanism, we're gonna be able to position various joints. Let's start from the scratch with this case study to highlight that. So I will open the Create Revolut. And the first thing that we need to do within demo kinematics is to define the fixed part. So in this case, I will create a new mechanism. I will define a new fixed part for the hinge. And afterwards, using the revolute joint, I will select the axis. I know that in this case, I need to leave an offset of 2 millimeters over here. So I'll go for offset and 2 millimeters. And we're going to see that we're going to have the wheel centered. If I will measure the distance over here, we're going to have those 2 millimeters just like we added over here. And if I will expand the mechanism, we're going to see that we're going to have a degree of freedom 1, because we still need to define this revolute to be angle driven in order to simulate it. So as soon as I will choose this to be angle driven, we're going to see that the degree of freedom will go to 0. We can now simulate the mechanism. And if I will select the mechanism, I will be able to simulate that. So this is a simple mechanism where we only had one joint underneath that mechanism. But let me copy the same wheel and hinge over here and see how we can join those two within the same mechanism. So I will delete the existing mechanism over here. You can just select it and hit delete. Now I will copy the wheel. So select that, paste. We have the second wheel added, and I want to copy the hinge as well. So copy that and paste it again. Now, using the compass, I will move the second hinge. As we can see over here, the compass will not be centered to the object in this case. I will just move it over here. I will do the same with the second wheel over here. So I will just slightly position it over here, because afterwards we are going to constrain that using joints. Now, if you want to add this to the same mechanism, it would be wise to add a subassembly and add both of those hinges within the same subassembly. So go to insert, insert a new product, and I will drag and drop those two hinges underneath the secondary product over here. So we have one moved, afterwards the second one. Now, if I will go and define a new fixed part, I will want this to be for mechanism 1. Afterwards, I will select the product that will contain both of those two hinges. And I can go with revolute and define those. So we're going to have the first one. In this case, I'm going to go again with an offset of 2. And I will create a new revolute joint underneath the same mechanism. We still have mechanism 1. And we're going to have the axis. Afterwards, the surfaces. And again, an offset of 2 millimeters. I can now cancel that. And if I will expand the mechanism, I'm going to see those two joints. I have a degree of freedom of 2. Therefore, I will need to enable angle driven for both of those revolute in order to simulate this mechanism. And we're going to have the following message popping up. And now we can go with simulate mechanism 1. And over here we have the possibility to move those. For example, the first one, we can also change the limit. They're currently minus 360 and 360 degrees. You can change those limits over here, so the highest value. And as we can see, this is how we can, let's say, join multiple joints under the same command. So I hope that you find this video useful. I position an animation over here with a like and subscribe button. To the left, I will add a similar video, and to the right, a subscribe pop-up. So that's it. Thanks for watching.